Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato evening headlines on October 19, 2022. Trump News, Live. Trump faces deposition in E. Jean Carroll lawsuit today. The Independent. Here Trump reveal classified information to Woodward in new tapes. CNN. Those are so top secret. Trump acknowledged Kim Jong-un love letters weren't declassified in 2020 interview. Forbes. Audio reveals Trump showed Kim Jong-un letters to Bob Woodward. Don't say I gave them to you. The Independent. Trump showed classified Kim Jong-un letter to journalist. Financial toll on Ukraine of downing drones vastly exceeds Russian costs. World's second richest man Bernard Arnault sells private jet so climate activists can't track him. Sky News. World's second richest man sells luxury jet after being shamed by eco-flight tracker Twitter users. Daily Mail. Billionaire Bernard Arnault sells jet to go under Twitter radar. The Times. World's second richest man sells private jet after Twitter activists track every flight. Euronews. World's second richest person sells private jet to stop Twitter users tracking it. Liz Truss's plans to move UK embassy to Jerusalem to be fought by legal group. The Guardian. NGO warns of legal action if UK embassy moved to Jerusalem. Al Jazeera English. Exclusive. The Jerusalem plot held by the UK as future site of embassy in Israel. Middle East Eye. Palestinian rights group threatens legal action if UK embassy moved to Jerusalem. US fighter jets scrambled to intercept 2 Russian bombers near Alaska. Sky News. US fighter jets intercept 2 Russian nuclear-capable warplanes near Alaska. World News. WION. US military intercepts 2 Russian bombers in Alaska air defense zone. The Hill. Russia says strategic bombers flew over Pacific, Bering and Okhotsk seas. Reuters. US says its jets intercepted 2 Russian bombers near Alaska. EU plans to impose sanctions on Iran military leaders over drones. The Guardian. Brussels readies new Iran sanctions over drones sold to Russia. Politico Europe. EU to propose sanctioning Iran drone maker, 3 top generals. Bloomberg. EU warns Iran more sanctions likely over alleged drone supplies to Russia. EURACTIV. Brussels playbook. Iran sanctions scoop. Social Europe. Macron-Schultz tensions. What do US curbs on selling microchips to China mean for the global economy? The Guardian. ASML says US export controls have limited impact. Financial Times. US chip sanctions and COVID spawn China's second-hand semiconductor market. Bloomberg. Chinese local governments ramp up chip industry support as US piles on pressure. Save energy by not turning clocks back in October, says expert. The Guardian. How turning the clocks back adds £400 to energy bills. The Telegraph. Household bills could be slashed by £400 if clock change is scrapped. Daily Record. Scrap clocks going back this month to save £400 a year in electricity bills, argues QUB professor. Belfast Telegraph. Scrapping October clock change could save £400 a year on energy bills. Kanye West News, Live. George Floyd family suing rapper over false claims, as antisemitism row escalates. The Independent. Family of George Floyd sue Kanye West in a $250 million lawsuit. Daily Mail. George Floyd's family sue Kanye West for $221 million over malicious remarks. ITV News. ITV News. George Floyd's family sue Kanye West for $250 million. The Independent. George Floyd's family sue Kanye West for $250 million. Iranian climber Elnaz Rekabi, who competed without hijab, says it was completely unintentional. Sky News. Iran climber Elnaz Rekabi, who competed without hijab, says it fell off accidentally. BBC News. BBC News. Iranian climber who competed without hijab met by jubilant crowds in Tehran. The Guardian. Iranian female climber says she forgot to wear her hijab. Sky News. Watch. Iranian athlete Elnaz Rekabi receives Heros welcome upon her return to Tehran. Ukraine war. Russians start leaving Ukraine's Kherson city. BBC. Russia appeals for evacuation ahead of battle for Ukraine's Kherson. France 24 English. France 24 English, thousands evacuate Kherson after general says major battle set to begin. The Telegraph, Ukraine war, Russia admits Kherson tense under shelling. BBC, Ukraine calls Russia's evacuation of Kherson residents a propaganda show. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.